Yo, what up? It's Benjamin D'Souza here, the Yasuan Emperor. What's happening? Back at y'all with another vid. Just coming off the top of the dome. Just had an interesting conversation earlier this morning with old girl that I've been telling y'all about. You know, little shorty with the 4 joints and whatnot. Shit, we you know, we was chopping it up this morning. You know, she trying to learn the biz, and I'm, you know, I put her up on game. It ain't nothing to me. Shit, as long as I get my motherfucking money, I ain't tripping. But I had to tell her ass, cause you know, low key, I'm a motherfucker. I'm not just a motherfucker. I'm a motherfucking motherfucker. You hear me? Shit, you might see me. You know, I might smile and soften my voice with you and try to and skin and grin on your motherfucking ass, but I'm a motherfucker. Especially when it comes to these bitches. Now I'm square up with with the brothers, you know. I come across a brother, you keep it 1,000 with me, I keep it 1,000 with you. No problem. But shit, trust and believe, I know how skinless these bitches can be. So shit, I goes hard on them. Shit. You beat that street until your goddamn heels is so, you hear me? But I just want to talk about real quick this baby mama industrial complex, and I want to break down some of the complexities of said complex and how it affects every facet of the black community and every facet of the black male's experience navigating through said community, because it's no way around this shit, man. And you know, the other day on O'Shea Du Jackson's Sunday Rumble, this bitch CNG up here talking about, you know, black women didn't start acting like this out of nowhere. Bitch, you see this shit. We all see what's going on. They just didn't become baby mamas by themselves. Bitches love to say that shit. They love that shit, man. They love that shit. Bitch, you are, it was premeditated that you gonna get knocked up by this nigga, have vitriol towards said brother, run his ass off, then run his ass through the goddamn family court system to get money from him. So you can get $300, $400, $500 a month in child support. That was the plan from the gate. And then when he leave, you got the fallback plan of the propaganda. Well, these niggas are abandoning. They are abandoning us. Fuck your abandonment issues, bitch. Fuck what you talking about. You doing this shit. You doing this shit on purpose. I don't tell you now, one of these bitches serious when they up here talking about, oh, my baby daddy ain't shit. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You playing that shit. Biology 101. The last stop of procreation, the last gate, the what's the motherfucking name in those Thor movies? You know, before you cross that rainbow bridge into Asgard, you had to go see him. The character that Idris Elba played with the gold helmet and all that other shit. Bitch, that's you. When it comes to reproduction, that's you. You standing at the motherfucking gate to the rainbow bridge into Asgard. Nobody crosses that motherfucking bridge if you don't say so. That's you. Reproduction ends and starts with you, bitch. So when you have a litany, a glutton of these dusty bastard baby makers, then they want to turn around and hide behind the propaganda. These niggas are abandoning their family. No, the fuck we not. Y'all getting pregnant, comporting yourself in a manner to where you run the nigga off, then you run him through the ringer, and if and one question you about your situation that's going on, you can say, "Oh, that nigga left me with a baby." Oh, really? And the only dumbass motherfuckers that'll stick around and put up with your bullshit is a nigga like Amiri Brown, the great no-show. That's the only nigga whose spine is jelly enough, whose belly is yellow enough to sit up here and deal with a bitch talking cash shit on a day in and day out basis. And he just sit here with his hat in his hand. Oh, yes, a master. Yes, a boss. I'll go out and get the money and bring it back. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I'll do all that. Punk ass motherfucker. But real men with some semblance of manhood and who got some hair on their motherfucking nuts ain't gonna stick around for that bullshit. And we telling you bitches, it's only one way this shit gonna go from here on out. It's only one way. You either shake the fuck up or you get the fuck on. That's it. Cause y'all been operating a Ponzi scheme for the past 30, 40 years. And it's been perfect. Y'all been in the sweet spot all throughout the 2000s, all throughout the 90s and the 80s. Y'all been in the sweet spot, just loving it. Living life, loving it. But as I leave Dodge City on my way back home, shit, you know, in the spirit of the old West, goddamn, it's a new sheriff in town. And you meet me on Main Street in Times Square for the showdown. You hear me? Tumbleweeds and everything. Once again, wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. What Mac 10 say back in the day? Take 10 paces and draw. Wow. Fuck you mean? Y'all coming up off of that. Come hella high water, you coming up off of that. These bitches running around here getting knocked up. Then they comporting themselves in a manner in which no real man will stick around. So said man, go on about his business. Then when somebody questioned them about the decisions that they made, oh, he left me with a baby. It's the abandonment. No, bitch. You abandoned ship. You lower tier, cellar dwelling rat that jumped fucking ship. You jumped ship. You jumped the ship of the family structure. And you abandoned us. And got the goddamn nerve to sit up here and cry foul. And I seen this shit, man. I'm in my early to mid 30s, man. I seen this shit over the years, man. I got stories for days behind this shit. I ain't even went in and had the shit that I done been through. I done seen this shit. I done lived this shit. Throughout my life, I done had, hold on, let me count. 7 bitches make a proposition to me to give them a baby. Including my baby mama. Now she disguised the shit under the cloak and under the cover of, oh, we gonna start a family. That's what we gonna do. We gonna start we gonna settle down and start a family. But I've had bitches come straight out and say, I just want a baby. Give me a baby. The bitch I was fucking with before that, I tell you, I told y'all about shit. It's probably about couple videos back when I was talking about the dirty macking, that video, when I was telling the story about, you know, the hospital that I used to work with and the bitch that used to work in housekeeping and shit, the little short dark skinned John that was, you know, with the Coke bottle shape and shit. Yeah, I'm chopping it up with the bitch. I'm like 27, 28 at the time. Like I'm trying to settle down. I'm trying to be monogamous. I'm on my gridiron trying to get this grip, and I'm looking for a bitch that I can go ahead and just sit my ass down with. I done all the clubbing shit. I done that shit. That shit played out to me. Shit, I done been and took a bitch home from damn near every club in the city. And it got kicked out of almost half of the motherfucking clubs that I've been through in the city. I'm done with that shit. That shit play, that shit's chopped, man. That's ground chuck. I'm trying to sit my ass down, find a bitch I can build with and bust a few nuts up in it and push out a couple babies out. That's what I'm trying to do. I was on that tip. You know, and like I told y'all in the private vid shit, the bitch gonna tell me, you know, and the way she said it was hella slick, because she tried to put it off as that's how her sister thinks, or that's what her sister said. She gonna tell me, bitch gonna tell me, yeah, my sister said, I just need a nigga for a couple nuts so I can get a couple babies, and then I'm gonna get me a girlfriend and I'm cool. Oh, word? Nah, bitch. That ain't what your sister said. That's what you said. That's your mindset. You just trying to frame. You just trying to frame the statement in a manner in which you got plausible deniability. And the bitch outright said, "I just want a baby." I'm seriously trying to court her. I'm taking her out on dates. I'm putting my best foot forward. And the bitch just tell me, "I just want a baby." Bitch, what? So hold on. Let me get this straight. You just want me to bust a couple nuts up in you, give you a baby. I don't even have unlimited access to said child. I get whatever I can get as far as access to the child is concerned. I gotta turn around, on top of that, I gotta turn around and pay you? And then on top of that, lastly, I don't even have readily sexual access to you like that? So what in the fuck am I signing up for? That sound like a nigga signing up for slavery, if you ask me. So you means to tell me that I get to go off in this field right here and pick 100 pounds of cotton a day, and all I get in return is a pot of chitlins. Shit. If that ain't slavery, I don't know what the fuck is. But a lot of these bitches on that shit, man. And if you ever get into an exchange via social media when it comes to certain quote unquote gender war topics, these bitches say the same shit. They go to the same talk. You should have kept it in your pants, and it's funny. It's funny because I've spoken about this in the past, and I'm about to revisit this. But on the Last Supper podcast that the old man had, Nagone, shout out to Nagone, but he brought up a point that, you know, a lot of these chicks, they'll get on some fuck shit and they'll say some fuck shit as to the effect, well, he shouldn't have done it in the first place. He shouldn't have got me pregnant in the first place. You know, he shouldn't have married me in the first place. Or he should have just kept it in his pants. And that shit's ill because, like I said in a prior vid, I was going through it with my BM while she was pregnant with my daughter. And I'm trying to corral this shit. I'm trying to get a handle on this shit, you know, because this shit getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just, now, if it wasn't a child involved, I'd have chunked the deuces and kept it pushing. It's nothing. I get chose, bitch. I get another one. Cancel this bitch. I'll buy another one. It's nothing. But now we got a third party involved, which is an innocent child. So I'm trying to get a handle on this whole situation and try to corral this shit. So I call her mama up and get to talking to her mama like, listen, your daughter out of pocket. She doing this, that, and the third. This bitch is out of line. You know what mama gonna tell me? Well, you should have kept it in your pants. Bitch, that's your motherfucking response? Ooh, god damn it. Ooh, wee. Boy, this joker tie just blew out in front of me. Whoa. Feel sorry for you, folk. Shit, better you than me. Damn. Anyway. What he carrying? It look like he carrying some grain or something. He ain't got no 53 footer, but he carrying something. Anyway. So I'm like, that's your response to your daughter's ill behavior. In light of the fact that your grandchild is in the mix of all this. That's your response to this? That I should have kept it in my pants? Okay. Okay. All right. No. You right. I ain't even about to argue with you. So when I get on my bullshit and I get on my fuck shit, what you expect me to say? Huh? You should have kept your legs closed, bitch. That's what the fuck I'ma say. I don't take none one of these bitches serious. You get to popping that shit, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. You don't like it, so the fuck what? You should have kept your goddamn legs closed. That's what I got for you. What's good for the goose is good for the goddamn gander. And I done seen this shit, man. I've seen this shit. You know. I'm a relatively young brother. I'm an older millennial in my early 30s, early to mid 30s. You know, I was born in the mid 80s. So, you know, I've only been around the block 3 times. You feel me? But I've been in close proximity to a lot of situations like this. Like I said, I come from a big family. Big family. On my daddy's side, my daddy's one of 7. On my mama's side, my mama's one of 15. 15. My grandma had 9 daughters. 9 daughters. And I've seen this how C Boogie puts it. I've seen this matriarchal psychosis, or this whole baby mama industrial complex, or how you say, this whole xenomorph hive mindset play out in front of my eyes in real time. I've seen it. I've seen it. Not just with my immediate family, not just with my aunties, uncles, first cousins and second cousins, but also with my grandmother's sisters' children and their children's children. I've seen it play out. Too often, right in front of my face, man. Then when the shit go left, that's when they want to cry foul. That's when they want to cry foul. But shit, when the shit go right, hell, they up there at the Hall of Fame induction, like Chris Carter mama, standing up clapping, making sure everybody see them. That's my baby. Sit on down, mama. Sit on down. God damn it. So I'm at a point now, I don't care what they say. I don't care what their complaint is. I give two shits. You have a complaint, I don't give a fuck. This shit gonna go one way. You want me to fix whatever problem you got, you shut the fuck up and you sit the fuck down. That's it. If we don't start the conversation with first you shutting the fuck up and you sitting the fuck down, we have nothing to talk about. And we not gonna be talking because you gonna be shutting the fuck up. And I'm gonna tell you how this shit gonna go. And if you don't like that shit, you can go and carry your skunt up the road and tell the next motherfucker about how all three of your baby daddies ain't shit. See if belly aching about your ain't shit baby daddies is gonna put food on your motherfucking table. See about that. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's not. Oh, complaining about your baby daddies is just gonna get a bunch of other broken, busted, bastard baby making bitches to just rub on your back and say, girl, that nigga ain't shit, but it's gonna be okay. Uh-huh. And I'm the wrong motherfucker. Boy, I'm the wrong motherfucker. I'm the wrong motherfucker. You know? And from last night's podcast of the old man, you know, I'm up here soaking game. Shit, shout out to Root MP, man. He was dropping some, you know, couple shit. And I was in the chat, you know, feeling myself, you know. And I had a come to Jesus moment too, because Nagon was dropping some heavy shit. So I was like, okay, I see it. But at the same time, I was feeling where Rue was coming from. You know? Because it's going to be a lot of motherfuckers, man. There's going to be a lot of motherfuckers that ain't got good sense. They ain't got good sense. And when they get that ice bucket challenge, that wake up call, shit. It's like like I said in the past, you know, you never wake a person up who's sleepwalking. Ain't that how the old adage goes? Never wake a person up who's sleepwalking. You just let them do whatever they do, get back to bed or lay back down and let them wake up naturally. Because you come across a motherfucker that's sleepwalking and then you abruptly wake their ass up, you liable to get a violent confrontation. You liable to get into a violent confrontation. You know what I mean? It's like abruptly waking a motherfucker up out they sleep. It's especially a motherfucker that's been through some shit. You know, like let's say war veterans are you know, ex-cons and, you know, gangbangers and shit. Motherfuckers that then had hard lives and they sleep and they haunted and they sleep. Wake their ass up out of deep sleep if you want to. Just try it. A motherfucker that had some stress on him and he's sleeping, shit, wake his ass up if you want to. You know? So I was feeling rude when he was saying, you know, a lot of niggas gonna be you know, they gonna be going left hella. You feel me? And to be real, this is my viewpoint on the whole thing. Yes, we do need to be on our Art of War shit, our 48 Laws of Power shit, our 33 Strategies of War shit. We do need to be on our Machiavellian shit. We do need to be the coolest head in the room. We need to be cool as a cucumber. I agree. Totally agree. Turn that over on the flip side, we need to strike fear in these motherfuckers. We need to strike fear in them. Whether it's whatever, however you want to interpret that. They need to have a sense of fear installed in them to where, what I'm talking about when I say they need to fear us, if they do engage in the baby mama industrial complex and they try to milk the system by using their fucking wombs to mine them through the system, they need to fear some sort of repercussion. Whether that's the man not being there or however you want to say. Because these bitches are free range chicken. They free range chicken. They can just roam. They can just roam acres and just do whatever the fuck they want to do, clucking about with no fear of anything. And all I'm saying is we need to let loose on that free range chicken preserve. We need to let a couple foxes or a couple coyotes loose on them acres. Oh, you want to go all the way? You want to be free range? You want to be free range, huh? Your ass just want to wander goddamn 2 acres down yonder, huh? Okay, well, let me let this fox in on this preserve. Let me see how far your ass want to wander. You better keep your ass close to the hen house. That's what I thought. Now, I'm not advocating violence. It's many a ways to strike fear in a person's heart. You can strike fear in a person's heart by being nonviolent. That's like when you done had 2 call no shows at the job, and then your supervisor, your boss call you at about 10:30 and leave a message like, "Hey, Benjamin, you weren't at work today. What's up with that?" You fear that shit. Fear is in your heart. He ain't threatened you. He ain't did shit violent to you. But you automatically know that you fucked up. And by him calling and seeing how come you wasn't at work this morning, you already know what the repercussions gonna be behind, what the repercussions could be behind that. And that's what I'm saying. These bitches need to be reeled in. Because they out of pocket something crazy. But most definitely, there needs to be a level of finesse and sophisticado, if you will, to this whole game. You can't take a fucking sledgehammer to this shit. This isn't Gallagher. We not on stage just goddamn bashing watermelons and shit. You feel me? We not bashing the watermelons like Gallagher and shit. Nah. We taking a sharp precision blade to the motherfuckers and carving them up. What's that Dave Chappelle skit? Black Gallagher. So, yeah. But that's all. I mean, if something else comes to me, I'll go ahead and bring up another vid. See what's happening. This is Benjamin D'Souza, the Yao Twin Emperor. Like, share, and subscribe. You can contact me at onepeople, onenation, onedestiny @gmail.com.